All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Tabby Sprunger.
And I'm Travis Richards.
And we are TNT.
So we're here today to talk a little bit about READI. The state created a program called READI. It's Regional Economic Acceleration and Development Initiative that we participated in last year. And we have a couple of projects here in the county that got funding through that. There was a child care facility through the Portland Foundation, and then some renovation work at the Salamone Schoolhouse. So you may have heard about some of those recently. The state allocated $500 million for that program, and we were in an 8-county region that participated and were awarded $15 million. Now, because of the success of that program, the state initiated
READI 2.0. So READI 2.0 is another $500 million from the state. So each region can be awarded up to $75 million, but that's that we are part of an 8-county region. There are 2 representatives from each county that's called the steering team, and that is us, TNT, Tabby and Travis. And so you're looking at us.
So READI 2.0 was approved at through the last legislative session. The timeline, we kicked off in June. We went through like county workshops. We've done some regional workshops. There were some surveys that went out, a general public survey and a youth survey. Right now we're at the point where we're doing a call for projects. And so, yep, call for projects. So you may have seen this PDF out there already. If not, you need to take a look at it. So call for projects is open now.
Yes.
And will be open through November the 17th. And so the call for projects is intended to get all the projects out of the region that may be eligible for READI, or even if you're not, may be eligible for other forms of funding and go into the region's strategic development plan. So on this call for projects, just before we get into it, because we have a really cool example of a project that we want to share with you to give you an idea.
We do.
We want to talk about the IEDC and some of the project scoring framework. So things that are important to the IEDC in the region. Has to align with the regional goals and the IEDC goals. There has to be project match. Looking at whether it's a shovel-ready project, is it like a site controlled? Do you have the match secured? Do you have some preliminary engineering complete? Is it a high impact project? So like, is it a regional high impact? Is it a county priority? And does it have a high economic impact? And then also maybe considering whether it was part of the READI, the first round of READI. All right, so with that.
We have an example.
Yep.
All right, so when you go into the portal, there's going to be a list of questions that they're going to ask you. And so we've kind of put together a plan for an example, and then if you, as you go through it, you'll be able to know what some of these mean. So the first, obviously, is contact information. What is your first and last name? So it's Tabby and Travis, right?
Yes, and the project owner is TNT.
TNT. And so our project name is going to be TNT Museum.
It's located in Jay County.
And then our location is going to be in our front lobby here at the Community Resource Center.
Yep. So the project description narrative, so this is really important. The all-new state-of-the-art TNT Museum is a tribute to the egos of Tabby and Travis at the Chamber and Development Corporation.
Woo woo.
The project intends to boost tourism within and to the region due to the vast number of members in our fan club today.
Yeah. Anyways, additionally, though, this project would create jobs because we would have a management team, security, a gift shop, as well as increase the spending in our area when people come to visit us for this restaurant or visiting our restaurants and shops.
Yep. So which of the regional priorities does this address? Well, this is obviously a quality of life.
Obviously.
Nobody knows how much they need us in their life.
Okay, so it says, please select the Indiana Economic Development Corporation project category. So we are in the entrepreneurship priority.
We're also in the talent supply or education category, and this is, you might need a little explanation. So creating the museum here will have a huge draw. We understand that there are a lot of people who may want to relocate to be right in the backyard of the new museum, and so this can attract.
I go like this. Keep going.
This can attract talent to the county and the region to help fill jobs and build that side of things.
Yeah, and it's also in the category of tourism because it's going to bring people to our community.
All right, so the next question is select which of the following IEDC key performance indicators that you anticipate will positively affect. Well, obviously it's per capita income. We think that really high earning and high potential folks will be near this museum.
Yeah, and then entrepreneurship, of course, because I think we should enter the pitch competition next year with this idea.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, I don't know that we really hit educational attainment or housing units developed or childcare capacity or innovation activities, although this is really innovative, but I don't think that's the innovation they're looking for. All right, so does the project owner have site control? Well, of course, it's in the front lobby of our building.
Yes, and it says to please indicate all that has been completed for this project. So we do have some cost estimates.
We also have a rendering.
Yes.
So let's
show both of those.
So
right.
Layout for the museum. Obviously the walkways look like a TNT.
Yeah, isn't that cool? We did good.
All right, so what's the budget for our project?
So the total budget is $28.
Whew, that's intense.
$28.
All right, so what is our project's local governmental match? Well, that is 0.
But just so far.
All right, so what is your project's private or philanthropic match? And so this would be like private fundraising, so individual donors, philanthropic organizations, that would be things like foundations or trusts or United Ways or any other form of private dollars. So far, we have $1 pledged.
Keyword, so far.
All right, so have we received a letter of commitment or other documentation confirming that match? Yes. That is a letter from Tabby and I committing the $1 towards the project so far. Good.
75 cents from Travis, quarter from me. All right, what is your anticipated READI funding request? So the project total is going to cost us $28. We anticipate local funding of $24. So our READI request is $4.
All right, so project timeline. Anticipated start date of our project, June 1st, 2024, because that fits within the IEDC's timeline, and obviously we're not quite ready to start it this year. I mean, there's a lot to it.
We've got to put a lot together.
Yeah. Yes.
But once we start, we'll be done. The anticipated completion date is June 2nd of 2024.
Our crews will move quickly one day.
They sure will.
Next question, is this project phased? No phases. This is just a single one day, move the furniture around, set up the walkways, and put all of our merchandise and the statues to us and the portraits and everything all in place. So we can do that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
All right. Now, obviously, this project is not one we intend to submit.
Nope.
We're going to complete this on our own, so stop by next year.
No, we're not.
Really just wanted to give you a step through what the call for projects look like, what kind of information you needed. Look for a link in the social media posts that we put out. There will be some emails we do also that will take you to the call for projects.
Yep.
On there is a PDF.
Yes, you'll have the list of questions like that we just went through that you'll be able to review, because you'll want to have all of your answers before you get into the portal, because once you start the portal, there's no saving. So you have to have everything that you need, and that's why this PDF is going to be so important.
ForgeECI.com is a good site. That is our regional partnership site, so they're the host of all the READI information. You can go there. That's where the call is located. Tabby and I are happy to answer questions.
Yes, absolutely.
And help you through with the project submission. So feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah.
And looking forward to a lot of good projects coming out.
It should be important to note that if you have an idea that you think is, and we encourage all ideas to be submitted, all projects to be submitted, but please know that just because the project is submitted doesn't mean that it will get picked.
The timeline is call for projects ends November the 17th. We have until February of next year to create our regional development plan. The IEDC anticipates selecting, the dollar amounts and funding by April. And then in May, they start working with the regions to select the projects that will be funded. And so it's definitely going to be a conversation between the local folks, the regional folks, and the state folks.
Yeah.
Anything else we should cover?
I think that's it.
Okay. Don't forget, June 2, 2024, get your pre-sale tickets now to the new TNT Museum.
Woo!
So awful.
That was so good.